Yo, what's going on, man? Here go another episode of Tips and Talk, and I'm your host, Tyte, aka the coach, man. I hope everybody doing good tonight, though. And it's been a pretty long week. You feel what I'm saying? Everybody been working this week. Everybody been at school this week. You know what I'm saying? It's been a long week, so I hope this episode help y'all wind down. Give y'all some laughs. Y'all go get y'all drinks. Y'all go get y'all smokes. It's Tips and Talk with Tyte, man. Let's go. Mm. Out the gate, we're gonna go ahead and jump into it, man. I was having this conversation with some folks the other day. This about some anime shit. You feel me? So all my anime folks, y'all tune the hell in the comments. Let me know what's going on. Now, what we about to talk about now, I'm a 90s baby. You heard me? I'm a 90s baby. So we about to talk about Dragon Ball Z. DBZ. You heard me? So check me out though. Like I said, I'm a 90s baby. So I remember watching the regular Dragon Ball Z, not Blue Goku, not Super Saiyan a Million Goku, none of that. The original Piccolo, Krillin, Trunks, you know what I'm saying? Not all these other ones in Margin Buu, you feel what I'm saying? All those, the original ones. I told my dog the other day, I said, on my mama, I think Piccolo will whoop Goku ass. I said, if you go back to them old episodes, Goku ain't play with no goddamn Piccolo. He ain't play when it came to Piccolo, and he ain't play with Piccolo. That green motherfucker used to get off. And I don't care what, it used to be that little star thing that come in his head. You know what I'm saying? That little beam shit. And he point that bitch well and he obliterate every goddamn thing. Goku used to train all day, every goddamn year, all year, fight everybody. But he couldn't fuck with no goddamn Piccolo. And I put that on my mama. Then one of my partners, he said, boy, you tripping, boy, you tripping. Trunks was this, Krillin was this, Vegeta was this. I like Vegeta. I like, boy, you know how many times Vegeta don't got his ass whooped? You know how many times Krillin don't got his ass whooped? Trunks had to call his motherfucking daddy. I ain't trying to hear none of that shit. Like I say, Goku, he can't whoop no Piccolo ass. Piccolo will get every goddamn body on DBZ a run for their goddamn money. All right. Piccolo will get everybody on DBZ a run for their motherfucking money. I don't give a fuck what Super Saiyan they is. And like I said, we talking about the old DBZ. I ain't talking about this new age stuff, these new age episodes, these new characters. I ain't talking about none of that. I need y'all to chime in on the comments, though. All my OG DBZ, you know what I'm saying, followers, y'all chime in on the comments and y'all tell me what y'all think. Piccolo was that boy. Piccolo did not play. I think Piccolo will whoop Goku ass if it came down to. I'm talking about I'm talking about really, you know what I'm saying? Put a beating on that boy. Y'all don't go off for me though, cause I know how y'all, you know what I'm saying. I know how y'all get down in the anime world. You feel what I'm saying? I got some catching up to do. You know what I'm saying? I used to be a big Naruto. You know what I'm saying? Big Naruto fan. Big Naruto fan. That damn nine-tailed fox. He did not play. He did not play. Even Kakashi. Kakashi did not play. I believe if Kakashi had both of the what they call the red eyes. I don't forgot what the he was the copy ninja. I believe if Kakashi had both of the red eyes, he'll whoop anybody ass in Naruto besides Naruto. Kakashi was that boy. Kakashi did not play. Kakashi was the sensei. You feel me? Shout out to Kakashi, man. Shout out to Kakashi. Mm. Tips to talk, man. Y'all listening to Tips to Talk right now. I'm your host, Tyte. You feel what I'm saying? This is what we talk about in it and everything. You feel what I'm saying? This the latest podcast in the South. You heard me? This the latest podcast in the South. I'm gonna jump into this next thing. I had a debate on my TikTok live the other day. Y'all follow me at the real Tyte, DAREALTYTE. But somebody had asked what do I need to look out for when I'm coming if I'm moving to Florida? And basically how I took that is like what type of apartment you looking for, what type of house, you know what I'm saying, where you need to stay, where you don't need to stay, you know what I'm saying, type like that. So that's how I took it, and I broke it down like this. I said, man, when you come into Florida, there's a couple of things that you need to look out for. If that goddamn apartment complex start with villa, village, or court, you automatically in the goddamn hood. And they love to disguise it down here in Florida as a student living. That's how they disguise the new hood places as student living. You feel what I'm saying? But if that apartment complex start with villa, village, or court, you in the motherfucking hood, shawty. I advise you not to move to any one of those. You feel what I'm saying? Ooh, excuse me. Number two, if that goddamn dumpster located in the front of the neighborhood, I'm talking about as soon as you drive in and the dumpster 5 to 10 feet away from the sign, you in the motherfucking hood. You in the hood. 9 out of 10, any holiday, and probably about 3 or 4 times out of the week, that dumpster full. It's trash everywhere on the road. It's overflowing. The dump truck, you would think the dump truck even forgot about the whole complex. You feel what I'm saying? So be on the lookout for that. If that dumpster located in the front of the neighborhood, you in the motherfucking hood, baby. You in the hood. You feel me? And number three, if you go to the, if you go to the closest convenience store, and it's a convenience store, and you walk in, and he got bulletproof gas, you in the hood. If it's a close convenience store by the neighborhood that you looking to move in, and you walk in there trying to get some gas, and he got bulletproof glass, you are in the hood. You heard me? I'm just giving y'all some tips. I'm just giving y'all some game. Because these realtors, these housing companies, they'll suit these little websites up. They'll make everything sound good and beautiful when it ain't beautiful. It ain't beautiful. It ain't nowhere near beautiful. You feel what I'm saying? You'll think it's one thing, you get there, it's a whole different other thing. It's a whole nother other thing. And last but not least, if you looking to move to Florida and you visiting an apartment complex or a house or a townhouse or anything in that such a nature that got a roof over it, and then you smell paint in that house, that's the first thing you smell. That spot got roaches in it. And I put that on everything. That spot got roaches in it. You heard me? If you moving into any apartment complex, townhouse, whatever that it is, and it got a roof, and you smell paint soon as you walk in, 9 out of 10, that spot got roaches. Don't listen to that realtor say, oh, yeah, we just painted the walls and, you know what I'm saying, and etc. and redid the tile and all that. If you smell paint, it got roaches. Like I said, babe, I'm just giving y'all the game. Y'all on Tips and Talk, the podcast, the latest podcast in the South, baby. Tips and Talk with your boy Tyte. You feel what I'm saying? So if y'all moving to Florida, or you thinking about moving to Florida, or you thinking about getting a spot down here in Florida, you know, as a vacation home or something like that, them the tips that you need. Listen to them rules, guide by them. I don't know about where you at, but down here in Florida, everything that I just said, that means something. You heard me? It means something. Speaking of Florida, we got some of the latest schools in Florida. We got FSU. We got Florida Gators. We got Bethune. Excuse me. We got Miami. I don't know what Tampa's is, but we got Tampa. We got a lot of, you know what I'm saying? We got a lot of motion out here when it comes to these schools. But I'm gonna give y'all the top three colleges in Florida. Number 1, FAMU. Shout out to my Rattlers, man. Shout out to my Rattlers. HBCU school. You feel what I'm saying? Shout out to my Rattlers. If your shawty, your lady went to FAMU, kiss her goodbye. If your hubby, your boyfriend going to FAMU, kiss that nigga goodbye. Cause they through. Soon as they walk up on the campus, they gonna take them up the hill. I'm talking about up the hill. Shawty, you ran through in the first 10 days. I'm just be real with you. You ran through in the first 10 days. And if Hub out there, he done ran through some in the first 10 days. FAMU was one of them schools, dog. You will lose your mind out there. You feel what I'm saying? You will lose your mind out there on FAMU campus. The homecoming, the culture, the food, the scenery, the vibes. Shout out to FAMU, man. I fought with the Rattlers the long way. But I'm telling y'all the truth, man. If your bitch or your nigga say they going to FAMU, kiss their ass goodbye. Cause they fucking, they cheating. They cheating on the first day, goddamn it. If your bitch or your nigga go to FAMU, they cheating. They cheating within the first 30 minutes that they hop on campus. Y'all better go check the. Let me stop. let me get up out of here, man. But shout out to FAMU. I fought with FAMU, man. I got my start at FAMU, you know, with my music and everything, passing out CDs. Some of y'all ain't shit, but you know what I'm saying. But shout out to FAMU, man. Shout out to FAMU Rattlers. I love the homecoming. You know what I'm saying. Y'all do a lot of things for the city, man. Shout out to FAMU. Number 2, Gators. Where my Gator fans at, dog? Where my Gator fans? Y'all drop it in the comments. Where my Gator fans at? If you looking to eat good, and if you play a sport and you looking to stay in shape, you know where? Go to Florida. You gonna eat good. Florida Gators. If you go to Florida, Gainesville, Florida, you in the country. Shout out to Gainesville, man. I love Gainesville. I love coming through Gainesville, dog. But if you go to Florida, what it is? AMU? How you say it's Florida? It's Florida what? Florida University. There it is. Florida University. You finna eat good. You might have came on campus $110, $115, $120. You're leaving $250 or plus. You're leaving $250 plus. Look at Tim Tebow. He was big when he got there, but he was bigger when he left. I guarantee it. He was bigger when he left, and I don't think he shedded off that weight yet. And it don't come from the protein shakes and the workouts and all that. No, it come from that good eating. If you go to Florida, if you a Florida Gators and you in school or you going to school, you're finna eat. You finna get influenced by the Gainesville culture. It's country. The food out the chain. From the seafood to the soul food. Pork chop, spaghetti, macaroni, yams, ham, green beans, potatoes, tomatoes. You know what I'm saying? If you going to Florida, you finna eat good. If you came there 110, you're leaving 250. And that's on me. Shout out to Florida Gators, man. I rock with Florida, dog. I really rock with Florida, dog. Number 3, I'm gonna have to say Bethune. Bethune get off, dog. Y'all pep rallies, y'all homecoming. Y'all be having all the celebrities. You and FAMU, y'all be having all the celebrities coming through Bethune, man. Shout out to Bethune, man. I want to come to one of y'all pep rallies. You know what I'm saying? Y'all let me know in the comments who I need to get in touch with. Cause I want to come rock with Bethune, dog. I don't know too much about y'all football team, shit like that, but we hear about y'all up their way. You feel what I'm saying? I think Bethune-Cookman is validated to be top 3. You feel what I'm saying? They say you party down there. They say Daytona, Florida, you party. It's non-stop partying. If you going to Bethune, you going to party. You're going to get a little education, but you're going to party. You on the beach, you on the water, the seafood there, the food there, the women's there. Ladies, if you looking for a nigga, the niggas there. The white folks there, the Chinese there, the Latinos there. Shout out to Bethune, man. HBCU. I think they're another HBCU, man. And I just heard it through the wind. You know, I just heard it through the wind. You'll lose your bitch at Bethune. I heard you'll lose your nigga at Bethune. Shout out to Bethune-Cookman, man. Shout out to Bethune-Cookman. But nah, man, like I say, y'all on the greatest podcast in the world. Tipsy Talk. Don't forget it. Tipsy Talk. The latest podcast in the world. I'm your host, Tyte. Follow me everywhere at the real Tyte, DarealTyte. It's right here on the screen. Also, go grab my album out right now, all platforms. Coach of Florida featuring Boosie, featuring Jack Boy, featuring Trigger 500K, featuring Wiz Having. You know what I'm saying? Featuring Bobby Fishkill. Y'all go get that, man. But this your boy Tyte, and this is Tips to Talk, and I appreciate y'all.